Thank you for joining us. I'm Clara Benitez Cortez. The ongoing water crisis is now hurting the credit rating for Corpus Christi. We explain what this downgrade means for the city and how leaders plan to fix it. Here's what else we're working on for you. Corpus Christi City Council members are preparing for a busy meeting on Tuesday. What we are learning about a key presentation on the proposed desalination project. And today marks the official start of hurricane season. We look back at the lasting impacts of Hurricane Harvey and Hannah on the coastal bend. KRIS 6 News starts now. Well, the ongoing water crisis is hurting the credit rating for Corpus Christi. Fitch Ratings is lowering the city utility system from a AA- to A-. Now, City Manager Peter Zanoni says the downgrade is due to financial strain from water supply issues. Fitch Ratings says the city can stabilize its outlook by quickly finishing projects to secure more water. Corpus Christi City Council members are preparing for a busy meeting on Tuesday. One item on the agenda is a presentation on the Far Field study. The city hired Spheros Environmental Group to look at the proposed Inner Harbor desalination project. They are studying the potential environmental impact of the facility. The city created the Far Field Study Committee last December to provide input. That committee held its final meeting last week. Some members say they believe more time and research is still needed. Our Drew Bishop is following this story. He has more on what to expect at Tuesday's meeting.
Hey everyone, I'm Drew Bishop, and June 2nd, 2026 could be one of the most important days in Corpus Christi history. Here's why.
I walk over here, this is my car.
September 2nd, 2025. That was the last time the Inner Harbor desalination project was voted on by City Council. Now, a new Inner Harbor proposal is back with a few things you need to know. For starters, Tuesday's vote isn't about approving the completion of the project. If Tuesday's one reading ordinance is approved, the city would go forward with a $78.6 million contract for the project to be 60% design. But before we dive into desal, the pretrial hearing to remove Mayor Paulette Guajardo begins at 9 a.m. The mayor's request for an injunction was denied last week by a federal judge, which means we will likely have a trial for the potential removal or impeachment of Guajardo. Don't expect any ruling on Tuesday. What you can expect is an official trial date to be set, along with finalizing witness lists and other key elements.
For years, Hillcrest residents have pushed back against plans for a desalination project in the Inner Harbor. Now, with the Corpus Christi City Council expected to vote Tuesday on a design and build contract, community members are preparing to take their fight to City Hall once again. Signs reading "Protect Hillcrest" and "Stop Inner Harbor Desalination" can be found throughout the neighborhood ahead of the vote. Community members say they're concerned the project could further impact a neighborhood that has spent decades living alongside industrial development.
What would a yes vote do to the community members here?
A yes vote would say you just come do what you want to do, and it really doesn't matter that I live here.
Residents plan to protest outside City Hall before the vote. KRIS 6 News will be there and will keep you updated as this decision unfolds.
And the city of Corpus Christi wants to hear from you about the local water supply. Leaders are hosting a series of community water information sessions. The next meeting is this Wednesday evening in District 5. It happens from 6 to 7 at the Police Training Academy on Yorktown Boulevard. You can ask questions and get updates directly from the city manager and water staff. Well, today is the official start of hurricane season. The last two significant storms to directly hit the coastal bend were Hurricane Harvey and Hannah. Now, Harvey made landfall near Rockport and Port Aransas as a Category 4 storm in 2017. It left devastation across the area as communities were left picking up the pieces, while Harvey destroyed so much along the coastal of the coast. Bob Hall Pier survived with minor damage. But Hurricane Hannah delivered a massive blow to the pier in 2020. The storm severely damaged the structure and forced a full reconstruction project this year. The iconic pier officially reopened once again. Now, when it comes to hurricanes, you can always count on our weather team for that, and we will keep you updated with the very latest information, both online and also on the air. Very important. Hurricane season is one of those times that you guys are just always tracking the tropics.
On the go.
Yes,
On the go.
And we have a little special piece here that we want to talk about, too.
Right. This is our yearly reminder that Stephanie went to school for the clouds and the rain, not the baking. I can cook, but the baking is not my strong suit. So every year I like to make something sweet out of hurricane season. This is a radar hurricane cake, and it's not the most beautiful, but you know what? It adds a little sweet treat to what can be a very anxiety-filled time for folks. I mean, obviously, we've had our fair share of tropical trouble. So what are we expecting right now? What am I tracking across the tropics? I'm tracking dust more than anything. 'Tis the season. Saharan dust is a part of the climatology that we watch. It tends to suppress activity across the tropics here in the Atlantic for the start of the season. And by that, it suppresses the clouds that grow into rain and eventually domino effect into tropical trouble. So we have a lot of that moving across the Atlantic right now, coming off the coast of Africa where the Saharan desert is. Over the next couple of days, you do expect more of this to move a little bit closer to the Gulf. So you may have seen some chisme on Facebook that we've got things to watch in the Gulf here going into the next couple of days. Here's why that is going to have a whole lot of trouble, because this kind of Saharan dust really makes it hard for rain clouds to grow at all. But we do have some rain chances in our 7-day forecast, because as you can see, this isn't quite here yet, but this is why we'll be watching for rain chances during the week that eventually taper off heading into the weekend, because we may be seeing some dusty skies for the upcoming weekend. But we could always use more rain across the coastal bend, and it looks like we'll have a couple of opportunities for a few quick sips and maybe even a gulp of that heading into Friday. I'll break down what we know so far and what you can expect in your neighborhood this week ahead.
Iran is suspending talks with the United States. State media says it is a protest over Israel's military action in Lebanon. This comes after President Donald Trump sent back changes to a ceasefire deal. Meanwhile, the countries continue to trade strikes. Lee Waldman has the latest.
Iran has suspended talks with the United States in protest over Israel's strikes in Lebanon, semi-official Iranian state media has reported. The Iranian foreign minister posting on social media, a ceasefire between Iran and the United States constitutes without any ambiguity a comprehensive ceasefire across all fronts, including Lebanon. Any violation of the ceasefire on one front shall be considered a violation of it across all fronts.
I think Israel is very intent on making sure that diplomacy between Iran and the U.S. is not fruitful.
The Israeli prime minister instructed the Israeli military to strike a Lebanese suburb that is a Hezbollah stronghold. Those plans were coordinated with the U.S., an Israeli source told CNN. U.S. Central Command said Monday it had successfully intercepted 2 Iranian ballistic missiles targeting American forces based in Kuwait and conducted what it called self-defense strikes on the Iranian military infrastructure over the weekend.
They do have their missile capabilities restored. They are a threat. They still have some air defense capabilities, but they're a bigger threat to our allies.
President Donald Trump had sent back changes to a proposed deal with Iran, officials said, insisting on tougher language about Iran's nuclear commitments and its pledge to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. In a Truth Social post, Trump claimed Iran really wants to make a deal, and it will be a good one for the USA and those that are with us. I'm Lee Waldman reporting.
And the city of Corpus Christi is starting its mosquito spraying operations tonight. Crews will target the Oso Creek area first. Tuesday targets North Beach and the South Side. Wednesday covers the Botanical Gardens and the island. Thursday focuses on the Bayfront and Flower Bluff near NAS Corpus Christi. Friday moves to the West Side and Los Encinos. Friday also includes Flower Bluff south of SPID.
I'm Jacob Daniels, and summer is officially here, and one Southside business is feeding families for free. Coming up, I'll tell you where they are and where else families can get free food this summer.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Jacob Daniels, and summer is officially here. And for some Corpus Christi families, providing food can prove to be a challenge, especially when school lets out. But there is hope out there, including one Southside business who's been showing up for a year. Across Corpus Christi, free meals are available this summer for kids 18 and under. CCISD is running a breakfast and lunch at more than a dozen sites through early June, including several on the south side. Flower Bluff ISD is also offering free breakfast and lunch weekdays through July 24th. But it's not just the school districts stepping up. Some local businesses are joining the effort to make sure no child goes hungry this summer.
Well, last summer, first year of doing it, first year in business, we fed just a little over 80 families that came through our doors wanting that free meal during the summertime.
They've made feeding families a core part of their mission because they understand the struggle of feeding a family.
This is coming strictly out of the pub's pocket. My wife and I have 7 kids, so we know what it is and how expensive it can get to feed a family, especially during summertime when school is out.
Mandy's Pub and Social is back this summer. Every Wednesday and Thursday, 5 to 8 p.m., dine-in only. And Ayala has a message for families who may be too proud to ask.
It can be a little bit embarrassing, right? They don't know how to, come across and ask for that. I would just say, come in here and say, we heard about your story. That's all you have to say. We're not going to ask any questions. We're going to feed your kids, and that's all there is to it.
Mandy's is offering wings, a smash burger, and a new item this year, a pizza. All free, no questions asked.
I think it just makes us feel good to be able to give back to our community. The families, single moms, single dads, they struggle every day. It's hard to be able to go out and take the kids to a nice place, be able to enjoy a nice dinner without having to worry about, paying and tipping.
Free meals, free of charge, all summer long. For the full list, head to ChrisTV.com. Reporting on the South Side, Jacob Daniels, Chris 6 News.
Well, as we go into this week, we're expecting some rainfall. So what do you need to know if you're going to be heading out the door for the ride out to work or back home? I'll tell you when Mother Nature might help you water the grass next. Happy Monday and happy June 1st. Here's how things panned out. 90 degrees is right on the mark for our average high temperature today. We were a little warmer for the start of hurricane season here, coming in with a morning low temperature, not very low, 77 degrees, where we'd normally be a little closer to those middle 70s, around 74 for the average. Now, things could be much hotter. We have a record high temperature for June 1st, dating back to 2013 of 97 degrees. So we weren't there, but it probably felt like it when you factor in the humidity. It has been quite warm out there. And as far as rainfall goes, it's a good thing we've got some in the forecast because our small little surplus is shrinking since we had a dry weekend. So we're now just sitting at 95 hundredths of an inch above normal. Normal being what we typically expect for the year up to today. So that rainfall is going to come right on cue, but it may only be for this week. We'll talk about how the next 7 days are going to pan out. But as I showed you, Saharan dust starting to make that yearly trek across the Atlantic, the Caribbean, and into the Gulf, and that could impact our rain chances as we move into the weekend and heading into next week. So before that, let's take a look at things outside right now. In your neighborhood, you're probably feeling the heat because that's what we're showing on the map for a lot of our neighborhoods across our official reporting stations. We're getting at about a 5 to 10 degree difference in the actual air temperature by the thermometer, shown in white, and the temperature that your body experiences when you step outside because of that humidity. So, for instance, along the coast, we're in those middle to upper 80s, really. 86 in Port A and in the Bluff, NAS Corpus Christi, both feel like 97 degrees. Take a trip inland where the humidity has less of a vice grip, and that heat, we're just turning it up. 94 degrees right now in George West, feeling like 106. 91 in Alice, feeling like 102. It feels like 102 in Kingsville, but the actual air temperature is a little bit cooler there at 89. It's that influence from Baffin Bay bringing the humidity. Not to mention we still had a few little showers around the area, a little chispas dotting the map. So here's how those totals panned out with the Chris 6 Neighborhood Weather Network. We can show you what your neighbors picked up. For the large part across Live Oak and B counties, not a whole lot, but we got a little more than a tenth, 11 hundredths of an inch off Hilltop Road. Taking things a little further to the south around Lake Corpus Christi, not much to show here, but as we move into around the Calallen, Odom, and out toward the north side of Corpus Christi areas, that's where you get the feeling for those little chispas, quick little gifts of rainfall. 7 hundredths of an inch off Nueces Bay Boulevard, and up in San Patricio County, a little more than a quarter off County Road 1400. And not to be forgotten, our friends out in the Rockport Fulton area, well, the lucky neighbors off Augusta Drive picked up 2 0.04 of an inch. 2 whole drops in the bucket. On the south side across most of Corpus Christi, nothing. A whole lot of nothing. So we're going to expect better rain chances into this week. Here's why. Take a look at Future Tracker. Heading through the rest of tonight should be quiet, and the start out the door will likely be dry, although that air you can wear will be very, very present with temperatures in those upper 70s. As we go through the late morning and early afternoon, that's where we'll start to see some of those showers moving in, and a sea breeze will kick up a few isolated thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. As we see you again at this time tomorrow, we'll likely notice a few thunderstorms in our northern, more inland neighborhoods across Bee and Live Oak counties, and it's just really the scattering until Wednesday, where we start to get better rain chances. Look at how much this fills in, because we're going to have some help from upstairs to tap into the unsettled atmosphere above our heads and give us that opportunity for more coverage with those scattered showers and even a few rumbles of thunder. So keep that in mind. Wednesday and into Thursday, we start to see an increase in those rain chances, and a lot of that, it seems, will peak around Friday, Thursday night into Friday. So for now, Art Walk on Friday night looks good, and those weekend plans look decent. Sunday morning could see a little bit more of that rainfall. Of course, that's a few days out. We're going to keep an eye on how that Saharan dust kind of traverses across the Gulf and how it may impact our rain chances toward the weekend and the beginning of next week. But the focus for now is going to be the middle to late part of this week for picking up some more beneficial rainfall.
Stephanie, thank you. Summer travel season is officially here, but big crowds can expose you to new germs, and no one wants to get sick on vacation. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither shares a doctor's tips on how to stay healthy while you travel.
From crowded airports to theme parks thick with people, for many, summer means travel, and it can come with consequences.
It's not just you traveling, but it's everyone else as well.
Dr. Daniel Egan with Orlando Health says those crowds and heavily touched surfaces can be hotbeds for germs. Sicknesses that can spread during summer travel include non-polio enteroviruses, which come with cold-like symptoms, respiratory diseases like measles, gastrointestinal viruses like norovirus, vector-borne diseases like Lyme disease or malaria, or if you travel to the southern hemisphere, flu season typically peaks in June, July, and August.
Our summertime is their winter time.
Egan says to stop the spread of viruses, hand hygiene is critical. Use soap and water to wash away the germs and pack sanitizer to use after touching high contact areas like railings, and keep your hands away from your eyes and face. To protect against vector-borne illnesses, choose long sleeves and pants in areas known for ticks or mosquitoes. Use EPA-approved insect repellent and check your body for ticks after being outside. The CDC also says to pack a travel health kit with things like prescription and over-the-counter medicines, and depending on your destination, a mask, insect repellent, sunscreen, aloe, water disinfection tablets, and your health insurance card.
It doesn't mean that it's not safe to take your big trips. All it means is you just have a plan in place.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
A Coastal Bend mother finally gets the keys to her new home. Coming up, how Habitat for Humanity is helping her family build a secure future.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Welcome back. A local mother and her daughters are celebrating a major milestone today. Habitat for Humanity of Corpus Christi held a home dedication and ribbon cutting this morning. The new house belongs to Brianna Platts and her family. Platts says she applied for the program twice over the last 10 years and was denied, but she reapplied when the program opened back up. She spent the last 9 months helping build her new house.
Stability, home for them. We get to cherish these moments together in our home. So these are memories that are going to be a lifetime and something that I can pass down to my kids once I'm gone.
Habitat for Humanity continues to look for volunteers to help build more homes for families in the Coastal Bend. Honda is recalling nearly 100,000 vehicles because of an airbag problem. A defect in a seat sensor could cause a front passenger airbag to deploy by mistake. Humidity can damage the sensor and cause a short circuit. Honda says no one has been hurt because of this issue. The recall includes the Accord Hybrid and Acura TLX. The company will contact owners by mail to schedule repairs at their dealership. And Hennessy is launching a new line of ready-to-serve cocktails. The cocktails come in margarita, berry, and iced tea flavors. They feature a lighter taste and lower alcohol content. Each bottle holds about 4 servings and costs around $16. You can find them on store shelves later this month. And tennis legend Serena Williams is returning to the court. She will play in a doubles tournament in London next week. This is her first competitive match in more than 3 years. The 44-year-old last played at the U.S. Open in 2022. She never formally retired from the sport. The tournament officially begins on June 6th. And our big top story, I think, today is hurricane season, the official start of hurricane season.
'Tis the season. So this is the same list of names that we used back in 2020. So you'll notice Hannah is on here. There's only one new name this year that was retired back in 2020. Hurricane Laura was Category 4 that devastated Lake Charles, Louisiana. So that has now been replaced with Leah. There are a couple of, I would say this is the hardest list of names to say. We were talking about this in the break a little bit. So we'll give you a little how-to on our social media. But the two tough ones, I think, are Cristobal and Isaias. However, hope we don't actually get there because in 2020, the season started off a little bit earlier. But you can catch part 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Plan, Prepare, Survive, or the whole thing in its entirety on the Chris 6 YouTube page, or channel, I should say, and you can get ahead of it. We even have a principal guide, Claudia, so people can make their plan. All you got to do is fill it out and save it.
All righty, everybody. You have all that information on our website. Thank you so much for watching Chris 6 News. We will see you here at 6 o'clock.
Bye.